Here are the 5 best pre-built gaming PCs that you can buy which cost under $1,500. The last video going over the 5 best pre-built gaming PCs under $1,000 ended up doing really well. But at that price point, there is always going to be some sort of an issue that you do not like with the gaming PC. Just like the last video, the links to each and every single one of these will be down in the description for you if you would like to go and buy one of them or just go and look at them. The first 3 on this list are going to be the ones that I would recommend most, because even though all 5 of these are really good, the first 3 of them have liquid cooling systems, which is really good for keeping the temperatures much lower than any fan could possibly do. So Skytech Shadow 3.0 is going to be the first one on this list, and this is going to come with the AMD Ryzen 3700, which has 8 cores and has clock speeds of 3.6 to 4.4 gigahertz. But the liquid cooler in this will most likely allow you to get this CPU up to like 4.5 or even 4.6 gigahertz. It comes with the new RTX 3060 Ti GPU, which is really good because of how difficult the 30 series of GPUs actually are to get right now. It also has 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 1 terabyte NVMe drive. This is going to cost you $1,499. The second PC is from Cyberpowerpc, a company that I purchased my first 3 gaming PCs from, and I never had any issues with them whatsoever. But anyways, the one that I'm going to mention to you guys has an AMD Ryzen 7 3800, 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte NVMe drive, and I do want to say that all of these computers come with Windows 10. I saw that question a lot in the last video. The GPU for this build is a Radeon RX 5700, and this is going to come with a free gaming keyboard and a free gaming mouse as well. Most Cyberpower PCs end up doing this, and this is going to run you $1,499 as well. I want you to all keep in mind that when you're looking at reviews for stuff, remember to look at the overall rating, because the human brain is more likely to write a negative review than somebody that just enjoys it and gives it a good rating overall. So take the typed out reviews for reference and read them all, not just the negative ones. And before I move on, as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and leaving a like is always appreciated if you enjoy, or dislike the video if you don't. So the third computer is the Cuck Mini Gaming PC. I didn't make that up, it's quite literally what it's meant, Cuck. I wanted to put this on the list for those of you that may want something a little bit smaller, and you can basically put it anywhere and not worrying about running out of room. This has the Intel i7-9700KF that can be overclocked up to 5 gigahertz with the liquid cooler inside of this PC. This is also an 8-core CPU. This has 32 gigabytes of RAM, a 512 gigabyte NVMe drive, alongside a 1 terabyte hard drive, the NVIDIA RTX 2060, and in all honesty, as far as specs go for the price, this is probably the second best one on this list. The first Skytech PC with the RTX 3060 Ti is probably the best one in my opinion, and why I put that first. Anyways, the Cuck Mini PC is $1,459. The fourth PC is from iBuyPower and is the cheapest one on this list and is going to cost you $1,350. It has an i7-10700. Dude, that's so, like, that's so hard to, like, fucking say now. 10700F. This has the i7-10700F that can be overclocked up to 4.8 gigahertz. I wouldn't go over that because the last 2 are not liquid cooled, and you're most likely going to run into some sort of overheating issue going past the default overclock speeds, at least if you don't know what you're doing. I understand that if you know how to overclock and you have a fan cooler on your computer, yes, but this is a video on pre-built gaming PCs, man. You got to remember, most people that are buying a pre-built gaming PC are buying a pre-built gaming PC is and it's their first gaming computer. You know what I mean? This has 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 240 gigabyte SSD alongside a 1 terabyte hard drive. The GPU that this comes with is a 1660 Ti. iBuyPower is a very good company that has proven over and over that they are a very trustworthy company and have great customer service for people that end up running into issues, just like Cyberpowerpc. The fifth PC is another one from Cyberpowerpc that costs $1,499. As far as specs go, this is probably the last one that I would recommend, but that does not mean that it is not good. I just, this is the last one I would recommend. It has the Intel i5-10400, comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the CPU can be overclocked up to 4.3 gigahertz. The GPU inside of this is a 1660 Super, and it has a 500 gigabyte SSD alongside a 1 terabyte hard drive. And I want to make a note before we end this video. These are pre-built gaming PCs, man. I completely understand if you build your own computer that you can get much better specs for the price, but this is a pre-built gaming PC video for people that don't want to build a computer or don't know how to build a computer, you know what I mean, or just getting into PC gaming and that kind of stuff. But anyways, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.